Hello and welcome to this Kalli tutorial. If you are watching this and hearing this, it's probably because I am either dead or wanting to die because we keep fucking wiping. And my butthole can only take so much wipes before it starts bleeding. I'm kidding. Alright, let's get on to it. First of all, as a hunter, just for this encounter here, I'm rocking Night Stalker Tether, top tree. Okay. Keen Scout and all that good stuff. Okay. Snare Bomb and all that good stuff. Deadfall. Okay. Void Grenades. Okay. All this goodness right here. Alright. Weapons. Any type of weapon's good. Anything that has Rampage or even the Malfeasance, because this is a taken encounter. Whatever in this slot you feel comfortable with is good to go. Secondary or energy weapon, this is very much required because of trench barrel, right? Trench barrel, right? Okay. And so power weapons, most definitely the sleeper, okay, or not the sleeper. I'm sorry, the sleeper, or the Whisper of the Worm. If you can land your shots, 3 consecutive shots, while her head is moving, because she likes to move her head. She likes to give head. Okay. As a hunter, you want to make orbs for your team every time you tether, because there will be a lot of ads in here. And so you want to rock the Orphis Rigs. The Orphis Rigs. Jesus. Okay. And etc. etc. Okay. That's basically it. Of course, weapons that will, heavy ammo drops, perks on your, excuse me, I just ate. Perks on your helmet or armor pieces that have super mods or heavy ammo finders, right? Okay, heavy ammo finder, right? Okay. And then you want to go with something that will have reserves for your linear fusion rifle. This is a linear fusion rifle. Okay. All right. So on to the mechanics of the encounter. Okay. There are these plates all around this whole entire room. Okay. All right. One here. Okay. One that way, over here, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth until over there. Okay. All right. Plate mechanics and plate mechanics only so far. Okay. Plates are divided into thirds. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. To start this encounter, we step on a plate. All of us, 6 of us, will step on a plate, and then the encounter will start. One of these plates will be taken. Okay. Like you'll see the taken mist or goo or black mist or film or whatever that is. Okay. Or 2 of these plates will be taken, and 1 will be clean, which looks like that right now as you see it. Okay. So if this plate is taken and this plate is taken, you must stand on this plate, because that's the clean plate. Okay. If you stand on the taken plates, after 3 seconds, you will die because those orbs that are above those plates will ignite, will blow up and kill you. Okay. And they will rotate every time. Okay. So I believe there's a total of 3 phases. Okay. So on the first phase, these 2 could be taken. This one clean. Second phase, this one could be taken, and this one clean, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. Okay, after you finish all 3 phases, a knight will spawn somewhere close to your plate. I think for this plate here, it's somewhere like here, something like that. Okay. You will then switch to your EP shoddy. Okay. Melee him, and then punch, and then just unload your EP shoddy on him. Okay. All right. By that time, everybody else in the team will be gathering here. Okay, that right there is Kalli. Don't shoot her, because it will start the encounter. All right. And so, once all the knights are down, because once we cleanse all the plates, okay, all the knights are down, we will then what do you call this? We will then come meet in the middle, and then Kalli will be up here. That's Kalli, right? That's Kalli. Okay, up here, or over here, or over here, or over here, where I'm standing. Okay, we will then go to the middle and DPS her. All right. Okay. Now the other set of mechanics: pillars, symbols. Okay, symbols and pillars. Okay, this is a pillar. This is a symbol. Okay, that is a pillar, and that is a symbol. Okay, that is a pillar, and that is a symbol. Or that way. Okay. All right. These pillars and symbols correspond to those plates. Okay, you must stand on a plate which has the corresponding symbol. The correct plate which has the corresponding symbol. If you are assigned on this pillar two symbols, two guardians each. Two symbols, two guardians each. Two symbols, two guardians each. Okay? If you are assigned on this pillar, you will go find a plate that has this symbol. So, that would mean you would have to stand on this plate. See? Let me show you right here. One of the guardians that has that symbol on that pillar will stand on this plate. Okay? And the other guardian, of course, will be looking somewhere where they see that same symbol, which I believe is over there. Okay? Alright. Right here. Okay? Alright. That will only happen after every damage phase and the beginning. Okay, so when we come in here, we all divide into 3 groups of 2. 2 people for this plate, or this pillar, and these 2 symbols. 2 for them, and 2 for here. Okay? Alright? After we complete each phase, okay, these doors will open. Depending on what side she is on in this whole entire little arena thingy. Right here, right? So let's say Kalli was standing, or floating, or whatever the hell she's doing, floating right here. Okay? So, if this is the area of the little arena that she's floating in, these doors below me, right there, will open. 6 doors will open. Okay? Only one guardian can enter each room. Okay? So there's 6 of you, 6 doors open, 6 rooms. Okay? If 2 are in one little tiny room, you both die. Okay? Alright, and that's gonna cost. Okay? Alright. The reason why we do that is because after we do a certain amount of damage points on her is because she will do what's called, she summons a weapon. Okay? And it's a wipe mechanic. It'll kill the whole entire team. Okay? Now, you'll normally hear somebody say, okay, doors, doors, doors. You run into those doors, and then you stay in there. They'll close, and then she ignites her weapon, and then they open back up. Then you, as a hunter, would tether here. Tether this area right here, because there'll be a lot of ads in there. Okay? Alright, and then which you will also grant orbs for the team, get their supers, warlocks with their blind well, or not blind well, with their wells, etc., and etc. Okay? Alright, then again, we damage her, and then she does another wipe mechanic. We go back into these doors again, okay? Or it could be these doors if she stands right there, or floats right there, or right here, this area. If she happens to be floating right there, these doors will open, okay? If she's floating right there, we go in there, the door's closed, she ignites her weapon, we go back out and do another damage phase for the 3rd time, and then I believe if we get her low enough, that would actually be the last one. Then we go out and do the whole plate thing again. Okay, be mindful that if you are on this pillar, okay, these symbols can change. Okay, these are not, the client calls these double heads, because there's 2 heads, right? Double heads. Okay? That right there is called 8s, because it looks like an 8, or snowman. Okay? That right there is called infinite. Infinite. Right? Because it's infinity sign. Right? And this one right here is called smiley, because it looks like a smiley or clouds, but we usually go with smiley. Alright? Alright. We will be doing that a total of 3 times, or until she's dead. We can normally just try to, usually we do it in 2 tries, or if we're really, really good, if we damage enough, put enough damage output, we can 1 phase her. Alright. Now, damage output, since we're on that, okay? Usually Reverie Dawn Armor will help you if you have one of 2 things equipped on them, okay? For example, this one, okay? If it's not this one. That was a blooper. Okay. For example, this one. If it says Riven's Curse, okay? Riven's Curse, okay? While in Dreaming City, you deal more damage, but also take more damage from all sources, which is everything here. You can deal more damage on the boss, but you also take more damage from the boss, okay? Now, if you have something called Blessing, let me see if I can find that here. Right, not here. Some other character. Okay. Yes, it is. Or no, actually. It's a blessing type armor. Was it right there? Or, I guess they're all went to my warlock. Yep, went to my warlock. Okay. Let's curse. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You will find something on this blessing, Riven's blessing or something. Blessing of Riven, something like that. Okay. Oh, transcendent blessing. Excuse me. Okay. You will find something called transcendent blessing. This also says as you read the perk there, it says while in the Dreaming City you deal more damage to all targets. While this one says while in Dreaming City you deal more damage, but also take more damage. This one here you just deal more damage, but you don't take a lot of damage. Okay. So if you have that armor perk, put it on your armor perk on your armor and deal more damage. Okay. All right. So that's the basics of the mechanic. Okay. Every time we jump out of here, of this little arena, okay, you are to look at your pillar, okay, and then you call out if kind of orientate yourself. Okay, you call out or look around quickly as to where this and find out where that sign is. Okay, or where your symbol is, because these double heads, okay, could actually become eights right here or infinite right here. And these double heads right here could actually go over here to this pillar. Okay? Or these double heads right here could actually become smileys. Okay? So be mindful and kind of when you jump out of here after the damage phase, look around. Look around and see if you see your symbol and then go to that plate, but don't jump on it yet. Or if you are in trouble and you can't find that symbol, just kind of call out and say, hey, does anybody see double heads? Or does anybody see eights? Or does anybody see infinite? Or does anybody see the smiley face? Kind of ask the whole team, okay? Because everybody will scatter, okay, from this middle and onto the respective plates, depending on what pillar and what symbol they have, okay? So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, just please ask the fire team, the raid team, and hopefully we can help you out and we'll get through this part. This part's really easy. It's self-explanatory. It's really easy. All right? Okay, so good luck.